Atlus has always been a very strange company because, after all, they make this. But on top of being strange, Journey, they are also incredibly secretive. For over 2 decades, Atlus put out mainline Persona only on PlayStation consoles, which led many people to believe that there was some sort of exclusivity deal that was being kept quiet about, because at surface level, there was no reason Atlus needed to stay. But in 2020, we got our first glimpse at the dream that was multi-platform. Persona 4 Golden comes to Steam. The game was well received and audiences couldn't wait for more, but unfortunately the following year things would take a turn for the worse. Persona 5 Strikers. Yeah, I know, terrible. It all seemed lost, the world in ruins when just 2 short weeks ago, of all the companies who was going to be next, Microsoft. And not just 1 game, 3. Xbox fans were gaining a privilege to pursue a questionable relationship with their homeroom teacher. But anyway, this was a landmark action that changed the course of everything. As some knew better than others, it was only a matter of time. But you were asking me about my day? It was pretty good. It went a little something like this. Persona on the Switch, bitches.
Mission start!
Bitch!
Coming at ya! I'm Morgana.
A truly astonishing and amazing announcement. I mean, we all knew there was never going to be a world where Persona breaks the lock and then just doesn't go to the console where they're guaranteed a fat amount of sales. Good news for me too, I have this weird identity crisis on this channel where I talk a lot about Nintendo but also Persona. Nope. Guess what, motherfuckers? It's all under one umbrella now. And 2, I can finally encourage my Switch friends to also play these games and hopefully enjoy them. In all of the hype and celebration that has ensued though, there's a special tale to be told in the middle of it. What I want to point to is one man, one user who, despite being ridiculed and memed on over the years, never gave up on his dream of Persona coming to the Switch. That man's name is King Goomba, and this is just as much our story as it is his. There's no long introduction here, just literally it's his Twitter. It's Persona 5 Royal on Switch. Bring Persona 5 Royal on Switch. We want Persona 5 Royal on Nintendo Switch. Give us Persona 5 Royal, bitch. Just kidding, that's not real. Every single breath of air in this man's body will serve to ask for Persona 5 on Switch across years. He took all the chances he could get. Other users quickly got annoyed with him and he became the poster boy for the typical peasant port beggar. As someone who personally went out and bought a PS2 just to play Persona 3, I've always wanted these games to be as available as possible, so I agree with King Goomba, but it's plain to see why he gained this reputation so fast. Still, one can't help but admire his dedication. He's been asking for Persona 5 to be ported since 2014. Do you understand what that means? This announcement was 8 years of begging for this man, long before the game was even out, and he succeeded. How? Because Atlus told him to. Atlus says Persona 5 on Switch won't happen unless fans keep asking for it. And King Goomba did exactly that, for years. I would even argue Atlus didn't know what this guy was capable of when they said this, but nevertheless, after a long time of not giving up, he won, and now, we're just getting started, baby. With Atlus pushing more and more worldwide release dates, and with surveys constantly recording fan feedback as to their release interests, I believe now is the time that we see the multi-platform revolution of Megaten. Persona might be the most popular, but if these other guys can land on other systems, then who knows? We're talking SMT, Devil Survivor, Soul Hackers, Digital Devil Saga, no, not that one. These games are too good to die in the past. They deserve to be made available for the current audiences displaying interest in Persona and Megaten, and if not, we just bully Atlus until they give it to us anyway. I mean, it's not like Persona 1 and 2 fans have been doing that for years, right?